Now that I've shared SiteMeter with you, I want to share with you another popular tool called Google Analytics. And here's the dashboard, and this really has so much stuff to click on and cruise around and analyze that there's no way I can show you it all. Um, but if you go down, you can see, let me go back up first. This is set for the last month, so all the statistics I'm going to be looking at are for the last month. I could change it to week also, or other settings, but in the last month, this is just for my blog only. I've had this many visits, this many page views, and there are also these areas that could be reached. I will show you. These are quick reviews, but these things can also be reached up here under these areas. So if I click on visitors, I can see more information. See, there's so much here. I can't even begin to show you it all. Here's visitor loyalty, which is interesting. How many times the same person has visited my site, because you really want to get people returning to visit. And here's some 83 people have visited 101 to 200 times, so I think that's a good amount. 7 people have been, and then take note, this is on my blog only. It's not on my website and forum at all. There's 7 people that have visited over 201 times in the past month, and you 7 people, I love you lots, and appreciate you too. And here's a high number, even 9 to 14 times. That means every other day maybe, or more, 106 almost daily. These people are visiting my blog, and I think even these numbers up here, 2, 3, and 4 times. So I appreciate those people that come and visit me often. If you click, let's see, traffic sources, let's go there. You can see it shows 51.62% are referred to my site from other sites. Search engines, 40% send them for search engines, and looks like 8% arrive at my blog by just probably a direct link from their favorites or something to that matter. Here is the sources, and you'll see how I don't like this as much as I do the SiteMeter, simply because the links are not quite so direct. You can see here, if you go down to the bottom, I have chosen rows of 500. So in the last month there have been 325 different sites that have been linked to my blog, and this is handy because it does create a list showing Google searches sent the most, DigiFree sent the next most, and so on. My website must be in the forum or something, directing back to my blog. And here's a top site that I'm getting heavy traffic from. So I can go through here and see 28 people from Digi Shop Talk. But if you'll remember, when I was in SiteMeter, I could click to find the exact forum thread. But in this one, it just lumps them all together as 28 referrals from that site, and in the last month alone. So it's not quite as, to me, as handy. Here is, we can change it to the last week, and I think I changed it to the last week. Let's try day. See, it's not even changing that down here. That's only changing the graph up here. Oops, I highlighted everything. And so you can see for me it's just not quite as effective, but it's still interesting to look at. I can look at search engines and see which ones are sending the most people to my site. Keywords. These are things that people have searched for to get to my site. And so this is what cracks me up. I blogged at Easter time about hard-boiled eggs, and 122 people in the last month alone have Googled for hard-boiled eggs to get to my site. I've reviewed Mozy, and so this tells you what people are interested in and Googling to get to my site. So I might want to look at these and choose to blog more about those to get more traffic if I was seriously into it and had all day to sit at home. Obviously, chicken and rice and crock pot. I guess my recipes might be getting people interested in digital scrapbooking coming to my blog. Maybe they'll get sidetracked and I can have make new addicts. And so what else is there in here? There's just a whole bunch of stuff. 459 visits came directly from my site. Content, let's see what's here. Top content, this is going to show me which pages were viewed the most. The main site, which I find is interesting, has the most. Installing actions and layer styles has quite a few in the last month, so I can go through that too to see what is of great interest to people. And top landing pages, which is what I thought I was just on. Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. Go back up here to visitors, show you quickly. Here's browsers. And this is, shows that most people use Internet Explorer, and so I can go through here to see what they're using to access my site and then help make the site work for those browsers. Once again, as I talked in the last video, here's your screen resolutions and the sizes. I find this interesting. And here is 167 people have this, 800 by 600, which is rather, it's hard to explain. You could call it big or little, depending on which way you want to look at it. But it's going to be look biggest on your screen, even though it has the smallest resolution. And so that is really something to consider. I see a lot of blogs that are too wide on the screen, and really the formatting needs to be changed so that those poor people in those browsers don't have to scroll so much. And I don't know what else to show you here. There's so much to look at. But as you can see, I don't have an immediate results as in live what's happening now like I do have in SiteMeter, but I can find a lot of great information here. This one shows Russia 6 visits and how many in the United States, Canada, Brazil, and so this is kind of fun to look at. And so anyway, I hope this preview has helped you, and this might be something that you might want to install on your blog. There are so many things useful to your blog that here's where everybody's coming from that you can have. So thank you for watching.